Anime review, ding. Welcome to the review of Welcome to the Ballroom. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tatara Fuji is a shy middle schooler who has no particular plans for the features. He has gotten through life by avoiding any kind of confrontation and blending in with the crowd. But blending in isn't enough to get out of trouble, as some bullies harass him for money. Luckily, he is saved by a man named Kame Shagun-kun. Kame invites Tatara to his dance studio. Although he would normally never set foot in such a place, Tatara is captured by Sengo's commanding presence, granted an opportunity to dance with his fellow classmate Shizuku Haraka, who often practiced at the studio. Tatara realizes that there is something about the idea of being put in the limelight and dancing where people will see him that keeps him coming back. With an earnest, passionate drive to improve, Tatara begins his journey into the world of competitive dance. This anime has about 24 episodes. It premiered July 9th, 2017 to December 17th, 2017. Based on the manga series, it is comedy, drama, romance, school, shoujo, and sport. Each episode is 24 minutes and it's rated PG-13. Now, I will say this. When I first heard of this anime and saw the trailer for the art style kind of threw me out a bit. But besides going past that, it delves into the most excruciating details of ballroom dancing I've ever seen in my entire life. Just think of the Dance with Star, but more on the more competitive level of it. The story is pretty main and simple. You get introduced to the shy middle school of Tatara Fujiya, the main character, and then it's split into the other arc where you meet Chihasa Himina. So there are two main characters that will evolve into their story arcs, which is, I think, really interesting because you have one who got introduced to love of dancing, and the other one, I'm not going to spoil it for you, for her own reason of dancing. But the one thing that I found most entertaining is that each of these two arcs, especially the secondary characters, such as Jaro, Shike, Mako, and Genji, these also increase the character narrative to tenfold, and also the very vibrant and dynamic movement of the dances in the competitive dance tournament. That includes the waltz, the box half, the tango, the samba, each dancing element, and what's a little bit of competitive dancing without some rivalry thrown into the mix of it, which helps the characters to grow even more, which is a very strong character development if you ask me. Also, you don't really have that notion of a villain type character. You do have a lot of rivals and interesting competitors in the sport adaptation of it, but also the two of the arcs flow well into each other. It seems to always go back into the singular narrative, back to the first main character and that onto the second character as well. I also feel that with the two characters I mentioned, they have both very differently personality that, how should I say, balance each other out really well when you first meet them, even though you couldn't think possibly that these two could be a perfect match in any type of competitive sport. But I think when watching this anime in particular, I think it shows how much each person has grown and how they changed to match that person, especially in competitive dance where you have to likely be in sync with your partner overall. And I feel like if we do the second season, I feel like how they're going to increase that more dynamic of the partnership even more, especially with the other characters. But overall, I think the whole initiation of the ballroom in the title of this anime is very interesting because we don't see a lot of competitive dancing in the ballroom. As you see on national TV, you don't see that drama behind the scenes, which I thought was very interesting to say the least. I think also looking inside world into the ballroom, I think it has their own set of rules, their own dynamic, how things work, how things are judged and scored between the clothing, the makeup, the partner, the male lead, the female follower, as terminology used to describe this anime, and the rivalries add on more pressure to the story to flesh it out even more. And also the amazing dancing that I watched till 1 a.m. is very intense, but also very fascinating. It has my edge of my seat. It drew me in because when you're watching competitive dance, you are always drawn to a certain number on the man's back, which is labeled in competition, but also you're drawn to how they shine on stage with other dancers around them, and they have to be the best to outshine them and to outdance them. I think with the number of characters involved in the anime is very good, especially if couple pairing in the dance competition. And I think also that stands out with other characters that we see there also paired as well as people who have been paired for 9 years, who are siblings, and who are just trying to partner how long they've been training for. I also think that the art and sound is fantastic. The music is lovely. The illustrations is lovely. The art style just threw me off a little bit, but I think it makes sense for the dynamics of the dancing and the music as well. The color palette, everything was flawless, smooth. Other than that, I think I have no complaints with this anime. It's very entertaining, it's very fascinating, and I honestly will watch it again. Between like the movement, the rhythm, the song, the sound, it's a perfect setup for the environment for any anime viewer that has a love for ballroom dancing. The characters are complex, but they are fleshed out very well. They stand out, and I think if you are in any type of competitive dance or any notion of that, you'll be able to relate to these characters a whole lot, as I have. Um, Overall, I think competition brings a lot of good, strong quality to a person to do good leadership, good partnership, and also very sometimes in my notion of any type of sport, like that nature, you win some and you lose. Thanks for tuning in this review. Give the video a big like, don't forget to comment down below, and hit that subscribe button for more content, and I'll see you soon. Until then, bye.